Hey, what's up, volleyball community? Hope you guys are doing well. Hari from Wonder of Volleyball here, and welcome to my corner of the internet. In this channel, you'll be getting to know about all things volleyball. Like and subscribe, and let's get into today's video. Setting goals is pretty important to achieve anything meaningful in life, and playing volleyball isn't exempted from this truth. But do you have any idea of how to set realistic goals as a beginner volleyball player? Do you know what are the steps you need to take when setting volleyball related goals for yourself? If you have no idea or you want to do it effectively, keep watching till the end. In this video, I'll be diving deep into the steps involved in setting realistic goals as volleyball players, what are the things you need to achieve them, and much more. So buckle up and let's go. But before we get into the video, here's an interesting fact about volleyball. The three-touch rule was introduced for the very first time in 1920. It significantly increased the overall momentum of a match. Understanding your role in a volleyball team. The best and the most important thing you can do after getting selected in a volleyball team is to understand your role in it. Understanding your role in a team gives you clarity on what you need to do as a player to make the team successful. It all sounds pretty and good. But how do you understand your role in the team as a player? This is a slightly complex question, but I'll try to do my best to answer it. The simplest way to understand your role in a volleyball team, and one method that helped me to do so, is asking the right questions to myself. So what are those questions? Well, here they are. What are my strong skills in volleyball? What are the skills that come to me naturally as a volleyball player? How can I get better, improve and perfect my strong skills in volleyball? What are my less favorable skills in volleyball and how to improve them? How can I contribute with my strong skills to make the team successful? Answer these questions honestly and note them down in whatever way that feels comfortable to you. Based on your answers, decide a role that's right for you in the team and talk with your coach about it. Go with an open mind when you enter into the conversation, and after getting your coach's opinion and input, make changes if needed. Understand the kind of goals you need to set as a volleyball player. Before you know about how to set realistic goals as a beginner volleyball player, it's crucial that you have a thorough understanding on the kinds of goals you need to set in order to progress further in this sport. This sets clear boundaries on the certain types of goals you need to avoid in order to not get into the trap of goal abandonment. So firstly, let's have a look at the kinds of goals you need to avoid. Singularly focused outcome-based goals. For example, not getting defeated and come out undefeated at all the tournaments your team participates. Not getting aced at all in any tournaments. Two extreme goals in the initial stages of playing volleyball. For example, quickly get into the main team of a school or club. Make my family proud through me playing volleyball. Unrealistic goals. For example, do things extremely perfectly in every role that's given to you in your team. Practice 5 hours a day. Harmful goals related to your opponent. For example, try to spike a ball in an opponent's face. Go after your opponent whenever your team happens to score a point. Now, we'll move on to The kinds of goals you can focus on setting as a volleyball player. Setting goals that are measurable and you have complete control over. Goals that are smart, productive, and contributes to the success of the team. Short-term goals related to volleyball to achieve your long-term ones. Setting goals that are healthier for your overall well-being. Learn how to set and keep goals as a volleyball player. Once you have a thorough understanding on the kinds of goals you need to set as a volleyball player, it's time to learn about how to set them and keep in order to help you get to wherever you want to go in the sport. There are a couple of critical things that you need to consider when setting realistic goals as a volleyball player. They are clarity and direction. So what do I mean by this? Good question. When you set a goal, you need to clearly define what are the major outcomes that you want to accomplish and how you are going to achieve them. If you are able to get this right for each one, then your goals are clear. Direction is self-explanatory. The clearly defined plan that you have to achieve for each one of your goals falls under the direction category. One of the easiest ways to set goals as a volleyball player is to follow the SMART framework. Here's a questionnaire that you can use whenever you happen to set goals related to playing volleyball. I used the SMART framework to build this one. Are these goals smart and sustainable? Are these goals measurable and do you feel comfortable achieving them? Are these goals attainable and realistic? Are these goals relevant to playing volleyball? Are these goals based on a particular time frame and how soon do you think you can achieve them? This questionnaire isn't a definitive one. Rather, the main aim for me to create this is to make it as a guidepost in order to set realistic goals as a volleyball player. Figure out methods to achieve your volleyball related goals. Different methods work for different people. There isn't a one-size-fits-all approach when it comes to achieving your volleyball-related goals. Finding out a right method that works for you is crucial to make things happen. As I said in the intro of this video, achieving anything meaningful in life requires clarity, and setting goals related to volleyball isn't exempted from that truth. This is by far the best route that will propel you forward. Apart from that, consistently working towards improving yourself in all aspects of playing volleyball, internal motivation, having a clear understanding about why you set these goals in the first place, how you are planning to approach your goals, and accepting the outcomes of your efforts are some of the basic things that you can consider when you are trying to figure out a solid method to achieve your volleyball related goals. Have a proper plan in place in order to achieve your volleyball related goals. Planning is the centerpiece from which the journey towards achieving your volleyball related goals begin. In fact, if you get the planning phase right, you've done the 1/3 of the job perfect. To make it easier for you, I've put together a questionnaire that you can make use of when you are creating a plan towards achieving your volleyball related goals. What kind of a player you are? What's your role in the team? What are your strong skills in volleyball and how do you relate them to achieve your goals? These questions will help you to think deep and set out a proper plan in order to achieve your volleyball-related goals. Kindly note that in certain situations, goals will change. So in order to tackle that, your plan must be adaptive in nature. Having a flexible plan will allow you to enjoy the overall process of achieving your volleyball goals. Some more key points to consider when setting realistic goals as a volleyball player. Think carefully about what you want to achieve in the short term and long term as a volleyball player, and then set goals accordingly. Set goals based on your volleyball related skill set. When setting a particular type of goal, think about whether you'll be able to consistently put in the needed effort to achieve them before committing yourself. Thoroughly understand the stronger and weaker areas of your overall game. Build a consistent plan towards working on them, and based on the plan, set realistic goals and achieve them. Adjust your goals when needed and continue to improve yourself as a volleyball player. Setting goals plays a crucial role in achieving anything meaningful in life, and for playing volleyball, it is strongly applicable and it will take you further into the sport. I really hope that you now have a thorough understanding of how to set realistic goals as a volleyball player through this video. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to Wonder of Volleyball if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye for now and take care.